How's it going, guys? My name is Rage and welcome back to another anime reborn video. And today we're going to be showcasing every single shadow unit from this solo leveling update. So let's go ahead and check them out. Alright, so the first two units we're going to showcase is Tusk and Metal. And the only reason we're going to start off with these guys because they don't have any buffs besides Rise. I do have Rise, but I don't have her evolved, so I cannot able to do a buff on these guys. So we're gonna try to showcase without the buffs. So you guys already know, whenever you have a buff unit, you could just buff your Tusk or Metal. Starting off with Tusk with Demon Trade on with 700 DPS per second, dealing 7,000 damage replacement, SPA 10 seconds, and range of 21. I know the SPA of A, so it's kind of horrible. Yeah, like I couldn't get any really good rerolls, so yeah, that's the best as I can do. So I mean, I don't think I'm not gonna be able to use him at all, to be honest. So if you do guys get him, here's a good showcase for them. So yeah, let's go ahead and read his passive here. Each hit of one of the status effect will proc on the enemy's burn, slow, stun, which is Hymn of Fate passive. Yeah, I already done a showcase for mostly half of these guys already before on my stream, and some videos such as Metal and Igris, but we'll get to a little update on those two units. So yeah, just bear with me with that. So let me go ahead and spawn a Sun Jewel back there because yeah, they're getting passed by. So right now we are letting our farm units to farm up so we can get enough money to upgrade our Tusk General. And yeah, I'll let you know once we get enough money to upgrade these guys. All right, we got our farm units farmed up, so let's go ahead and upgrade our Tusk here. Boom, up to 20,000 damage with the buff from the Demon Trade on and the SPA, which is 5 seconds, in the range of 24. So let's go ahead and check out his attack here. For the placement, he is starting off with the cone. So as you can see, he's shooting fireballs. That's pretty much it. And the next attack we got is Chant of Giants. Let's go ahead and upgrade that up to 48,000 damage or 49,000 damage of SPA of 8 seconds in range of 38. So and DPS is almost 12,000 per second, and he becomes a full AoE. So I don't know why this unit goes down under the map when I spectate him, but we can try to spectate him from here. So oh wait, I wasn't able to I accidentally upgraded the final upgrade, but that's okay. He is doing 52,000 damage with the SPA of 6 seconds, range 44, DPS 8,000 per second. So yeah, it becomes a line at the end of the final upgrade. So yeah, SPA 3 seconds while being buffed by demon traits. Yeah, this is his attack. Yep, pretty much that's it. I want to show you the attack for the other one that I accidentally didn't show you guys. So I think that's pretty much it. I think full AoE. Let me go ahead and delete this guy here real quick so we can show you guys the attack for him. Yeah, right now it's flying enemies, since he cannot attack flying enemies until his final upgrade. There we go. You can see like blue flames coming out. Doesn't break shields, which sucks. But you know, for the final upgrade, which is Chant of the Fire Dragon plus Hybrid, that's what it's called for the final upgrade. It becomes hybrid at the end. So yeah, I mean, it's not the best unit because it does start off with the ground enemies, then at the final upgrade is hybrid. I mean it's still good. If you guys know what's the placement for Tusk, because I'm not really sure. I just rolled off the demon trade on him real quick. I didn't even think of just knowing what his placement is. So if it's a 2 placement, then the best trait has to be Paladin, or if you manage to get Miracle, might as well keep Miracle. You know, Miracle is a miracle. All right, the next unit we got is Metal. So let's go ahead and place him there. He is starting off with a 17,000 damage if you round that. SPA of 6 seconds, the range of 24, DPS 2.6k per second. So I know Metal is not the best unit at all because he does not attack flying enemies. He is a ground unit. I mean he's the best ground unit out there. So you could be the ground unit carrier, so you could probably attack the bosses pretty much. I mean, it could help at least attack the bosses, but not the flying enemies. If you have a friend just playing with you, let the friend just carry the flying enemies, or if you have another flying unit, you could just might as well place that as well. Yeah, 16k. So let's go ahead and read his passive, which is called Enhanced Durability. The user cannot be stunned and their hammer instantly breaks shields. So that's a really good passive for Metal, because I mean he's pretty much using the axe, so he can break shields very easily. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. And he's also a water element, so yeah. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. Boom, which is now dealing 38,000 damage in the SPA of 6 seconds, range 30. And the next one we got is called Rampage. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. Boom, which is now dealing 120,000 damage while Paladin is being activated. SPA of 5 seconds, range 44. And for his original damage is 68,000 damage or 69,000 damage. DPS is 12.6 thousand per second. And you know, yeah, this unit is like a beast, you know, as a ground unit. I mean, he's one of the best ground units out there. So yeah, he becomes a lion for the next upgrade. Yep. Next one we got is called War Scream. So let's go ahead and upgrade that to its max, which is now dealing 79,000 damage, and he is still a lion as well. Range 50, SPA 6 seconds still, and DPS of 13.4k per second. So let's go ahead and check him out here, which is his War Screams right here. There we go. I haven't showed you guys the first attack for Metal, just to make sure you guys haven't seen it before. Go ahead and check it out. There we go. Boom, that's his first attack right there for placement, and that's pretty much it for Metal and Tusk Showcase. And also guys, Metal best trait is for Paladin, just to let you know. Paladin is the best trait for Metal. All right, the next unit we got is Igris. I know we already done a showcase for Igris at the beginning of the update when it came out, but we're gonna do like a quick little update for its, you know, second evo for Igris. So we starting off placing him down with a circle AoE, as you can see, costing 3.4k yen. So he's doing 15,000 damage if you round that. SPA of 9 seconds, range 25.3. He is a dark element unit, which can be buffed by Yami and also Rise again. So, and he's starting off with a ground unit. DPS is 3.25k per second. So let's go ahead and upgrade our boy Igris. Boom, which is now dealing 32,000 damage. So let's go ahead and check out his first passive here, which is called Commander Scar. The unit applies Scar status on hit. Second passive we got is called Hemorrhagic Severance. Hopefully I said it right. I don't know. Proc Scar while permanently getting rid of their own region. For bosses, their region will stop for 15 seconds. So this is a really good passive for Igris. So let's say a boss coming in and the guy is regening quick, and Igris, whenever he attacks, he can stop the boss regening by 15 seconds. So which is really good. Yeah. The next, let me go ahead and show you the attack first before I go to the next upgrade here. So this is his first attack. By the way, I have a skin on him, so this is not how he looks. He's like the purple version, but this is the red version. This is pretty much a skin. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wait. This is his first attack. There we go. Pretty much it with his swinging his sword, pretty much. Next one we got is called Knight's Vengeance. Upgrade that. Boom. There we go. Still a circle AoE, dealing 65,000 damage. SPA of 6 seconds, range 44, DPS 10.2k per second. Still a ground unit. So let's go ahead and check him out. um there we go. He could probably break shields with that, I think, but if he is, then yeah, it's really good. Next one we got is Crimson's Rampage plus Hybrid. Now this is where it gets better because he can finally now attack flying enemies, which is now dealing 73 or 74,000 damage, SPA of 10 seconds. The SPA is kind of, so high, like it's gonna take a while for him to attack. Range 47.3, and he also becomes a circle AoE, full AoE. I mean, my bad. He becomes a full AoE. My bad. I'm getting used to saying circle AoE, but a full AoE, which is really good. DPS is 14.75k per second. Alright, let's go ahead and use Yami, which she can buff dark element units, which is now dealing 100,000 damage for both of the Igris with demon trade on, which is now dealing like 200,000 damage for each 5 seconds or 10 seconds for attacks, because demon trade can decrease 50% of the SPA. So yeah, the best trade for Igris is a paladin, because he is a 2 placement, so the best trade is paladin. If you have paladin, you're set, because he's gonna be doing even more damage than I have, while having being buffed with Yami and Rise as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the showcase for Igris. So let's go ahead and move on to the final shadow units for this video. All right, we got the final unit for today's video, which is the Ant King Secret fully evolved max level with Miracle 1. So he is starting off with a 25,000 damage placement, SPA with 8.41 per second, range 36.96, which is pretty much 37 range, and DPS is doing 3,000 per second. And he's also a heal unit and a fierce unit. So the best option to combo with Ant King is using Akume if you have her, or Rice. And let's go ahead and read his passive, which is doing heavy hits, deals plus 100% more damage to bosses. So pretty much this guy is a boss killer. All right, I know there's probably another boss killer out there better than this one, but he is a boss killer. We got Predator's Hunch. After 30 eliminations, he gains 7.5% damage buff and negative 7.5% SPA. Lasts for 25 seconds, and its cooldown is 35 seconds. A really good passive right there as well. Again, a good one. So let's go ahead and check him out. He is starting off with a line. So let's check out his first attack here. Boom. That's pretty much it. And let's go ahead and upgrade him, which is doing 48,000 damage. Next one is called Toxin Spit. So upgrade that. Boom, which is now dealing 90,000 damage, SPA of 5 seconds, range 43, DPS 18,000 per second. So let's go ahead and check him out. And he becomes a wide line. There you go, using that Toxic Spit on these guys. Yep, there you go. Next one we got is called Implantation. Upgrade that. Boom, which is now dealing 119,000 damage. And as you can see, while the passive being buffed, 127,000 damage or 128,000, SPA of 3 seconds, range 52.8. So it only is gonna last for 25 seconds, and it's gonna cool down by 35 seconds. So hopefully we can able to show even more than that, because we gotta use a Qmate to buff him. So yeah, DPS is 34,000 per second, 128,000 damage. So let's go ahead and use a combo for Ant King, which is Akume, because she can buff fierce element units on her final upgrade, which is her ability, which is called Enodozno. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So he is 119,000. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until Ant King's passive being buffed, so we can able to use the Akume's ability here. All right, we got Ant King to 128,000 now. Let's go ahead and auto ability for Akume, which is gonna give buff my Ant King to 166,000 damage for, I don't know how long. I think it lasts for 10 seconds, I think, if I remembered. So that's his final attack right there as well. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Ant King showcase with Miracle 1, and the best trait for Ant King is Miracle. Anyways guys, that was the showcase for every single shadow unit in this update. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.